Hi everyone, this video is just to offer some clarification so there's no confusion on the second exam, being as it is take-home exam. So if you haven't done so yet, you go to your MyOpenMath account and actually let me put it in student mode. So this is exactly what you see. Go down to test 2, open up test number 2, you see some directions and you see 2 items down here. The first one is the test. Click here, or it says kick here, it should be an L. This is the exam, and then once you're done, once you're finished the exam, this second link is where you upload the exam. So number 1 is the test. Click on that, it'll download to your computer. It's a single Excel file with 15 pages, 15 questions. Okay, so first thing you do at the top is click on enable editing, and then at the bottom you see numbers 1 through 15. If your screen is a little smaller and it only goes up to maybe 12 or 13, you hit these 3 little bars and that lets you just go back and forth. But there are 15 problems on the test, right? And so for each problem, you maybe multiple parts, you've got a problem. In this one, it's about a probability, a contingency table for experimental probability. Your answers, you typed them in to the blue cells. Now, once you're done number 1, you move on to number 2, right? Number 2, number 3, and so on. Now, for many of these problems, you're going to be using Excel functions, right? So do not type, for example, let's go with a problem where there's some data or something to do. Yeah, I don't know. Let's say you're using the normal distribution function here. Don't solve the problem somewhere else and type an answer. Let's say the answer is 0.2. I don't want you to type in 0.2, right? If you do, and that answer is wrong, I can't give you partial credit. I need to see some work. So in these blue cells, I want you to literally type the Excel function. So let's say, I don't know, average function. I don't know, you're not using the average function for this problem, but whatever function you're using, type the function in so then I could see what you're typing. And if it's a small mistake, I could still give you, 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, rather than 0 out of 5. Okay, so you'll go through the test. These problems are all similar to things we've done in class or on the homework or the quizzes or the Excel activities, right? And then for a lot of these problems, you're going to have paper and pencil out. And I want you to be showing your work, right? Please turn your work into me. Make sure the problems are labeled. Make sure it's clear. The purpose of you turning in your work is so if you get a question wrong, I could still give you points, right? I'm grading each problem out of 5 points. See right here, each problem is 5 points, right? If your answer is wrong and I don't see any work, that's 0 out of 5. But if your answer is wrong and I see some work, then it's 2 out of 5 or 4 out of 5, depending on how big or small the mistake is. So the more work you show, just the more opportunity I have to give partial credit. All right, so you'll go through the test, answer 15 questions. All right, once you're done, save the test. All right, file, save it somewhere. And once you have it saved, so make sure you don't upload the blank one that you downloaded, right? Put your first name in the name of the file, something like that. Once you save it, all right, then you'll close the test, and then you go to the second link, upload your completed Excel file here. You click on that, and you'll see it's like a 1-question homework assignment is what it sort of looks like. Start and choose file. So in your computer, wherever you save the file, let's say it's that one, open, can't be accessed by the system. I don't know, something's wrong. Maybe I'm not connected to Wi-Fi right now. I don't know. You'll choose a file and then submit. All right, and once you submit that, then I have your file, then I download it and grade it. Okay, so it's due Tuesday before class, right? That's Tuesday at 11:30. Please don't wait until Monday night. If you have technical difficulties and there's a problem, you've run out of time to ask questions. All right, on Tuesday at 11:30. The solutions become visible on your end. right? And once the solutions are up, I am not accepting any more tests. So if you do not submit it before 11:30 on Tuesday, you cannot submit the test, right? Now, make sure you're uploading it as an Excel file, right? Not a PDF, not a screenshot, not a picture file, not a numbers file. If you're using a MacBook, I cannot open a numbers file, or a Sheets file if you're using a Chromebook. It has to be an Excel file. So if you do the test in numbers, there might be some issues with that in terms of what it looks like, because it's a different software program. But even if you do, you can still download it as an Excel file, right? Make sure you upload your test as an Excel file. All right, other than that, I think it should be pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions at all, please let me know sooner than later. Play it safe, finish the test this weekend or tomorrow. That way you have some time to troubleshoot if you have to. All right, have a great rest of the weekend, everyone, and good luck on the test.